Who are outside having a good time today. Everyone up in Beantown, right? Everyone in Boston today?
Yeah, it's the parade. It is a big day. There are lots of crowds. In fact, we're going to take a live look outside there. The streets of Boston here. The Super Bowl champs, the New England Patriots, making their way. And this crowd started somewhere around like 5 a.m.
Having a good time. I'm sure they've had
tailgating going on
plenty of libations to stay warm. I saw Gronk a little bit earlier. He's just never not dancing. He's just nonstop.
Is he retiring this year? What do you think?
I don't know. A lot of people are saying that, right? John Pearson, our sports guy, he's shaking his head. He says no.
He says one more year.
One more year. And how about Tom Brady? One more year, and Tom?
At least three. Wow.
Okay. Well, yesterday, the GOAT, Tom Brady, they had the big parade down in Disney, right? Him and Julian Edelman.
That's right. Remember the commercial back in the 80s? You just won the Super Bowl. What are you doing next?
Disney World.
Going to Disney World. Well, he went to Disney World.
Yeah, and he was hanging out with the MVP of the big game, Julian Edelman, yesterday. Look at them up there with Mickey Mouse having a grand old time. It was interesting because they were going through Main Street, USA, at the Magic Kingdom, and then Tom actually talked about his kids and whether they would follow in his footsteps.
I think my oldest son really loves sports, very similar to me. My middle son is more like my wife, kind of is very athletic but likes a lot of other things. And my daughter is a great little athlete.
Oh, so Brady and Edelman, then they hopped on.
They're on the Slinky Dog Dash. That's brand new in Toy Story World.
How do you do that, though? You go from winning the Super Bowl, that night you're partying, you're having a good time, till what, 3, 4 in the morning, then you end up in Walt Disney World?
He's got his sunglasses on still. Did you notice?
Well, true. And then you end up on the Slinky Dog
Dash.
The Slinky Dog Dash. Wow, that's quite a feat there in and of itself, I guess. So congratulations to Tom Brady. Whether you love him or hate him, you got to respect the guy.
Absolutely. All right, Valentine's Day is just over a week away, and a new study out shows Americans are expected to spend a total of nearly $21 billion, with a B, dollars on their significant others.
Big money. The National Retail Federation says consumers will spend an average of $162 on their Valentine's Day gifts. About 51% of the U.S. population said that they plan to celebrate the holiday this year, and that's down from 55% last year. What do you have in store this year? Are you spending more, spending less, spending nothing?
You know, I'm not sure the price tag, but I just like to go out for dinner.
Okay.
I don't even need candy.
I don't care about the price tag as long as it's a 5-star Michelin restaurant. That's all that matters. Yeah.
I just want to get out of the house.
That's all that matters, Brandon. Take me to the Windview and show me a good time, you know?
Oh, that would be nice.
I was talking to Alexa, and she said, you know what? Just get me like one rose this year. We don't need a bouquet. We don't need the whole grand
they don't last very long.
ordeal. True, yeah, and then get something that's lasting, right?
That's true. You know, our friends from Dunkin' Donuts coming on tomorrow with edible bouquets this year.
Ooh.
So that might be a thing if you're still thinking of something to get the significant other.
You know who else has edible bouquets?
Who's
Just
that?
in a different form, Stop and Shop. Now you can go there, all of you carnivores out there, and enjoy.
I think this is fantastic.
I mean, heart-shaped meat and steak tip roses.
If you're cooking at home for your loved one, you're making a special dinner, why wouldn't you get a heart-shaped steak?
That's very Beauty and the Beast-esque, that rose there. I don't know. See,
I think that's a lot of fun, especially for a guy. You don't know what to get them. They love food and steak, and there you go. That's perfect.
Nothing says romance like raw meat. You go on and do that. See, I'm more of like a heart-shaped salmon or flounder guy. I'm not big into the beef style.
No red meat for you?
No, I guess not. But something that I think we can all agree on, today it's a big national holiday, for us at least.
I didn't realize, but I'm happy to celebrate. It is National Nutella Day. That's the hazelnut spread you're seeing right there.
Yeah, so this video right here is from the first permanent Nutella Cafe, which opened in Chicago back in 2017. And here's a little fun fact. The spread is so popular that you can circle the globe 1.8 times with the amount of Nutella produced in 1 year, which is pretty incredible. And it's nice, Teresa, because I brought in some. Here, dig in.
Nutella?
You at home, get your Nutella. Hey, Leroy, get the camera back. What are you doing, man? Leroy, you're supposed to be on cameras. Put the Nutella down. Okay, please, come on. Stick to your job.
It's hard to put Nutella down.
Leroy, get the camera back over. All right. Do you need a napkin, Leroy? Are you good? He's good. Okay.
He's so distracted.
Well,
it really is good, huh?
This is riveting TV, guys, huh?
All right.